All right. Is
I
everyone
actually
ready?
you guys on the. I can't hear anything when they
No,
start, so-
not at all,
Yep.
but sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Just be.
Can you hear me over there?
What's mundane experiment?
No!
Back up, back up, back up.
How do I get him to listen to me?
I'm pretty sure he can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me over here at this wall? Oh, 35, can you meet me at the window to the doors left on my side, right on your side? Alright, can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear each other at the window. We have to talk through the door.
sure
Tell him to
talk
come
through
over
the
to the door.
Alright. So, I specifically have a couple of questions about your past. We have, again,
And what do I get in return?
we don't really have much that we can give you without you escaping, and that is not a risk I am willing to take.
What about a reconsideration of my host privileges?
That will be brought up to the higher-ups in the research division, and that will not be
I
up to me.
hope it is. For your sake, I hope it is. And if you lie to me, I will know, and I will hunt you down and skin you alive.
Yes, sir, I understand. Now,
what are these questions you have for me?
specifically, I have questions about your past regarding any site that you've been to, plus any site that you've planned to go to that you haven't planned but others have planned for you. Just remember, escaping is one of the worst decisions you can make right now, as we have multiple guards, most likely way too many, but it's better that we have all the security. Give me a second. Camden, are they? Alright, we're all good.
You to believe.
What, Cody?
Don't worry about it, Camden. You're fine. Alright. Question one I have prepared. Who was the first person to test with you?
That will take me a moment to remember. No, well,
Hello, ladies
it
and
depends on
gentlemen.
your definition of testing. If you go by your definition or your foundation's definition of a test, or you use the more loose definition of a test. But the first I would have tested with would have been SCP-049.
That sounds like fun. Alright, question two. Do you know how you were made? Or how you contain the abilities that you have? I'm gonna eat this egg roll while he answers.
Of course, I was created by the gods. I'm Loki, after all.
Sir, don't mind if I answer this with such a negative response, but those are all myths, and you are made of porcelain.
You believe I'm lying?
100%. MTF, do you want to be a part of this?
You are free to
I'm here to assist to
believe
make sure that
whatever you
nothing
wish.
wrong's happened.
That's good. You
It does not
stay around here.
change the truth.
I understand.
Wait, Bach?
What are the relationships of either Class G, citizens, or other researchers that you can recall.
Let me think.
Specifically one like a light bulb.
Can you elaborate on this question a bit more?
Not necessarily if, and I know that might not be where you thought I went, but not necessarily like romantic, sexual relations, if you may. Mainly platonic, either friendly or more violent, if that makes sense. Do you
No,
take silver
I've never
bonds?
engaged in
Excuse me,
those sort of
Excuse me,
useless
sir.
activities.
Well, give me a second. Gammon, he does take over bodies. It is very possible that he could use other bodies for sexual reproduction. In the case, that would be very bad, but it is completely possible. That is not a risk that I'm willing to take to find that out.
Find out if he sexually reproduces. Is that what you're asking me?
No, you said sexual. You said sexually, and so I am saying.
That was an LOC chat because I heard you say something about.
Oh, my bad.
Goofy.
All right. When were you formed?
Thousands of years ago, when the gods ruled over the land. When Zeus and
Loki?
Hercules were around.
Would you rather me call you Loki or 035 at the moment?
It does not matter to me. I've gone by many names.
Alright, 035. I am sure that your conscious was born a long time ago. But when was your form created?
Just told you the answer. Are you deaf?
It is hard to believe that the not Greek. Kamen, what mythology
Yes.
is Thor and Loki from?
That is pretty sure. If I do believe so. Thor is. I'm pretty sure that's the Roman mythology. It's either Greek or Roman. One of.
Well, it's not Greek. And I don't know what the term for the
So that's Roman.
for Viking mythology is.
That's North. That's
In
Norse
your
myth.
myths and legends, it may have been known as another pantheon, but to me, it was the Greeks.
Alright.
How do you know that your myths and legends are real or false? How do you know what you call them are what they actually are?
Sir, I do not believe.
Maybe you have been lied to.
That is a very bad. What?
Oh shit! Stop moving. Stop moving.
What an interesting predicament we have here.
Go back inside. Go back inside.
Why should
I
I?
need you to re-enter that room.
Just to continue with your
Because
interview.
you're gonna get your.
Stay there,
you,
stay there.
you don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
lose
fine.
the privileges. You don't want to lose the privileges of having a host. Am I right?
Was that you guys?
I will be
Cameron, did you
terminated
do
at
that?
the end of this test anyways. Why do you lie to me?
Did one of you guys do this?
Researcher? No, I didn't.
Was that you?
I didn't press the button. Did he press?
Should I like
He
make a
cannot- He
barricade
cannot do
here?
that.
I do not believe I'm
I
allowed
will-
to make checkpoints on SCP
will-
doors.
I will recommend to like let this testing for what it is handle this anomaly, like handle with 025, put him back into containment. And like in order to consensus, continue with this. You're okay with this, Cody?
I still have more questions that I need answered before I can conclude this test.
All right. Okay.
Oh no, wait, no.
Get your
no,
questions
what
done.
was this?
Let me answer. Let me ask these
You're
final
an
questions.
admin. Am I allowed to make checkpoints like on this door, or is that against the?
No.
035, are you still there?
Yes, of course. Where else would I go?
I don't know if you truly are the Greek god, or not. Whatever. If you truly are Loki, then you can play tricks on us in mysterious ways.
What else would I do? After all, it's just a bit of harmless fun, is it not?
Sir, you have killed countless people. In fact, that brings us to our next question.
Why should I be blamed for whenever someone puts me on? That's not fair.
Sir,
It is not my fault that they cease to exist when they put me on. Maybe I don't want them to cease to exist. Maybe I want them to still live. Have you ever considered that?
that... Cameron, help me out here. What do I say to that? Did you hear him?
I mean, you're the researcher. This isn't my job.
You know what, that's a good point. What other questions do I have? Are there any, like you specifically, any other porcelain masks or other forms of your kind in the world? Do you have their coordinates?
Not that I'm aware of.
Ew, that was gross. Are you sure that any of your brethren or your parents, because I know you do have plentiful brethren. That is it. Sir, what are you doing?
And what do you mean of that?
I'm saying, are you sure there aren't any like you that are a part of your family specifically?
You're keeping a secret from me, aren't you? You're withholding information.
Sir, it would not be very ethical of me, and it would not be very professional of me to do that. I am merely just trying to get
I told
answers.
you earlier. I know when you are lying to me. You are lying to me.
Sir, again, I have no reason to lie to you. Therefore, I am not lying to you.
It is irrelevant for now. Continue with the questions.
What were your past days like?
I remember... Let me see. I remember a wonderful performance back in Crete. It was very wonderful.
Ow.
I had a marvelous time. Everyone was dying to put me on.
That was a very clever joke. I liked that. He has really clever jokes. That was really good.
Did you got all your answers? All your question answer?
And it's only been 14 minutes. I still have more questions.
Or
Alright, 035. What is your family like?
Ah, Zeus was, well, to say the least, a bastard. Always cruel. Always doing whatever he wanted. Always, dare I say it, always beating our mother. I suppose that's why Thor always had to be the bigger man to surpass our father in, so he would not be like him. And then that's not even to mention what he did to mortals like you, or to other mortals like blah. Sorry. That's not to mention what he did to other mortals. I
So-
assume you know what I'm talking about.
I especially know what that means. I have researched heavily into multiple types of mythology. What are your opinions on how the world has gotten to now? The outside world, if you have the ability to know what's going on outside of the world. That made no sense.
It matters little how the outside world changes.
Ow. But where will you go once everything is destroyed?
It depends. Maybe I'll go to Japan this time. But
If
who
it-
knows?
If everything's destroyed, Japan's going to be gone with it.
Like I said, it matters not
Just give me a ring
what
if you need
happens
me.
to
I'm
the
gonna do
world.
some other stuff.
Not for me, at least.
What else do we have? Hold on. Timon, do you have
Give
any
us a call.
questions that you would like to hear?
But yeah.
I'd like to ask one question.
Yes. What is your question?
No.
Like to him.
SPC, shut up.
To
Watch.
035?
Yes.
SPC, shut up.
Hi,
Uh-oh.
Cody.
Can
What
I
the fuck?
please get...
Please, gag.
Sir, do you have a
JSMT,
probable
can you come
cause
with
to
me?
arrest this man?
Mike spam.
I'm
What
going
the
to
fuck?
need you right here.
I mean, if he's mic spamming, you should probably contact an admin and not.
What?
Kamen,
I'm not.
come on.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Come
Get
on.
ready to stand here and ask your question. We have another guard on your place.
Okay, so as mentioned before, the very nice researcher over here asked if you knew if there were any possible other like variations of you, I guess. And you responded with no, but do you believe it to be possible that there could be?
It's an amazing question.
Like I said, I was created by the Greek gods. Every other children of the Greeks were essentially my siblings. So if you consider them, then yes, I suppose they were. But if you're referring to what you would classify me as an SCP, then as I previously said, I'm not aware.
Forget
Back
the
of the
arrest.
head.
Does anyone else have any questions for him?
He looks like he's saying open the door right now.
What's it feel like? What's it feel like being a
Open your-
like? What's it feel like being
I literally
possessing a
played
dead
that audio,
corpse?
like 2 minutes ago.
Do we have any
Versus the
serious
SBC for mic
questions?
spamming? Fuck him.
JSMT Eli, do you have a
No.
question?
Nah, I gave up on arresting him.
You asked him if he
Why
had.
does he
if he,
kill? Why does he possess everyone? Why does he want to possess it?
Merely
This
he is
slow fucking turn towards me.
merely the form of Loki. would still want to cause mischief in the world. But if you so choose, you can ask him.
035,
ready.
I have a question. Why do you like to possess everybody? Why do you want to? Actually.
Man, he's a couple.
I got my answer.
Did he say anything? I
I don't
didn't
know,
hear
man.
him.
You look kind of like a
He
stank.
He
Yeah,
said,
go back
"Are
to
you
your-
blind? I'm irresistible." That's why.
Man, he's not wrong.
Irresistible, I said.
9 out of 10, I'd smash.
That's kind of gay. Wait, is the mask a
Oh,
dude or
God.
a woman? What is the mask?
The mask is
Probably a
Loki.
woman, maybe. I don't know.
Does he have a dick
Since
or
what-
a pussy?
Since when was that
SPC,
confirmed?
I'm
When
going to
the fuck
request
did he
you get on
become
the other side of
mask?
the room again.
When he
God
become the
damn it.
when the fuck did he become the mask from the fucking Jim Carrey movie?
Oh my god.
Bro, that guy sounds
Smash.
young to be using that kind of language. Not gonna lie.
Honestly,
I'm
he's
just
like
messing
3
up.
years old.
Whoa.
So did dead
3?
people
Alright,
stop aging?
Sergeant
Like, did dead
Stormy,
people that become?
JSMT, I need you back over there.
If we put the
Okay.
mask on a toddler, like,
Officer Coffee, I,
like if we put the mask on a
request you go over
toddler,
there.
Both of you also go back over.
One of you
line
stand
up.
outside
what
of
if
the
we
door
put the
once
mask
again.
on a 2-year-old?
So, is that all, Cody?
I'm trying to think of any more questions I want to ask him. Do you have any questions
No.
for me, 035?
None.
Are you positive you don't want to ask anything?
Oh yes, I am sure.
But I
For
think
now,
might have
that's
another-
for now that's all I really have to ask. Alright, 035, we're going to dispose of you accordingly. Cameron, I'm going to... Do we get you all to shoot him to
Dude,
death?
if you continue, I am gonna fucking
I'll come over here speaking.
continue with that arrest.
So, how do we proceed with this? We just shoot it. We just shoot him through the door, correct?
035, how are you usually disposed of?
As if I would tell you.
035, remember, your possession, whatever, is on the line here. If you decide not to be productive,
I held up my end of the bargain. Do not change the rules now.
sir, again, I cannot give you what you want without you being disposed of accordingly. The
Of course
test will
you
be
can.
over.
What is it exactly that he asked for?
He won't
man.
give me the answer to how he's
Once
disposed
upon
of.
a time, long ago, while in
I
your
mean-
custody, I was granted the ability to have host privileges. This meant I would be given a D class, and I would be allowed to wander freely, with some
termination?
restrictions, of course.
Usually.
But then, suddenly, they were removed, and I am now no longer given a host. Instead, wasting away within this box. I'm simply asking to be granted host privileges again, so that I may wander again. It gets very lonely.
Okay.
You would too, if you were forced into this box.
35. Politely discard your host.
If I told you to kill yourself, would you do it? Of course not. The same applies to me.
You give me a Snickers bar.
35. You have one more chance before I have as many
Or
men.
what? Are you threatening me?
I'm not necessarily threatening you, as I am trying to ask you to make this easier. Just remember, this is all being recorded, So if my higher ups see that you're not willing to be, what's the word I'm looking for, Cameron?
Cooperative.
Cooperative. Thank you. If my higher ups see that you're not going to be cooperative, then you may not get your privileges.
The
Okay.
deal was that I answer questions. I answered questions. That was the deal. The deal was not answer questions and then
Hold
get
your
stuff
fire.
back in the box.
So what are we
I-
gonna do about termination?
I, unlike you, have a good memory. It may not be
Um,
perfect, but it is certainly better than yours.
035, please wait here. I'm going to associates over to this.
Oh,
Wait, what
Come.
did you just say?
Okay.
There's a lot
so
of misfire.
we may be able to negotiate for him to keep his host, but for him to go back into the.
We're not negotiating. Step
MTF.
back.
Do you have?
We're
We're not
do you know how to
negotiating.
dispose
Step
of him
back, fucking
properly?
pulls his dick.
Oh, well, I guess like.
That was not very smart.
He's not dead.
bye
He
bye
won't
bye
die,
bye
die, die.
boy.
Bro's really raw baking him.
Can we fire at him?
Go ahead.
Perfect. He's dead. He's dead.
Alright.
What?
All
What
right.
just happened?
Alright,
How
let
did they
him
shoot?
shoot.
Just trust.
What?
Just trust. Just trust. Just trust.
Prepare.
MTF dies.
Do you want me to enter with you?
Don't question the laws of physics in this reality.
Effie,
Oh,
I would
my
suggest you get out of there.
God.
Do you want
Effie,
me
Sergeant, I would
Effie,
also suggest you
Effie.
stay away from here.
Oh, coming in with the club.
Kill it.
Open fire.
Open fire.
What?
Oh, get to y'all.
Open fire.
I can't get to it.
Fucking died.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
All right, I'm going to request one of you to go grab me another Class D stat.
Oh crap! Wait, it's back.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Okay.
Any of you, one of you grab an
None of y'all are gonna
grab
let
a
it.
cla-
I'll go get it.
Go get another D.
All right.
I'll go get it because I think I'm
Actually,
really
wait, no. Eli, you stay here.
What's up?
Alright. SPC, you go get it. We need a.
Okay.
Yeah. Here. We need a.
What do I-
Med sec. Okay.
Has anyone be?
You
Which way?
go that way. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Not me to
Not
fire.
Nemesis.
All right, all of you point your guns.
I'm not sure my gun goes through that. I'm not sure it does anything.
Don't
Effie,
worry about it. It
Do you
does.
have the ability
Yes.
to spawn boxes?
Yeah, I do. I also have a plus 20 roll bonus, but I'm not sure what 035 is. And my Nemesis is back. Alright.
Oh,
I have to wait.
Nemesis.
I have to wait. I'm on cooldown.
What is 035's roll
Yes, sir.
bonus?
Plus 40.
I have a plus 20. Should I risk it?
If you want to. Or you can wait a few minutes. I have a plus 45.
I don't know if I'm willing to risk. We do have a
You
guy
can if you
coming
want
with another
to.
D class. What do you think my chances are right now?
I'm
Effie, I
saying
would
really
not.
low.
Effie, I wouldn't risk it.
No,
The
no.
MTF and the doctor are
Sorry.
telling you no, so I would.
Excuse me, MTF.
Yes, no.
Like, you're 20 against a 40.
Are you still able to
Searcher, I
speak
will
whenever you're in
recommend you
mask
to-
form?
I will recommend you to step away. He's no longer able to speak. And I will still, like, suggest you to get out of here. Go back to LCC. Somebody score him out of here. This is a dangerous area for him to be here. Please, somebody score him out.
Need to assure
I'll escort you.
MTF. I need to assure that he is disposed of properly.
Wait, does Sergeant have roll bonus?
I'll do it. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about that.
I
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
I
what's
do-
his
I'm
robot.
not. Even if I
Effie,
did,
please
I
escort
didn't
him
still-
out of here.
Alright, come on.
Even if I did,
This
I
is
still
not
don't
a good
know the
idea.
thing for
JSMT,
getting him,
do
'cause
you
I'm
have any
pretty
way
sure
to
he can
prevent
literally
this from
lure
happening?
me, even if I'm trying to.
I cannot.
Even if I win the roll, I'm pretty sure.
MTF, I really need you to Let me stay. Let me stay.
Listen here.
Let me stay.
Listen closely.
All right.
You're an apprentice researcher, and I'm an MTF containment unit.
That
You're
is
not
completely
gonna tell
fair.
me how to do my job, so get out of here.
Sir, yes, sir. All right, Effie,
Who
take
the
me out
fuck
of here
is
real
gonna
quick.
breathe? Oh, he's not contained. He's
Listen, Effie. Hey,
Yeah.
promise me that if he gets out, you'll help.
Okay.
I will.
SPC,
need
that
the
is
two
taken
voice to-
care of.
I will.
The MTF came back.
Oh.
Take the D class in there.
Take it. Go ahead.
Ask the MTF Lance Corporal if he needs it.
Here. Effie, promise me that if 035 gets out, you won't let him hurt anyone.
I cannot promise you anything, but I will do my best to show you that.
I'll take that. I know what it's like to have a child of mine hurt. I don't want that to happen to anyone else.
I will not comment on that.
Sorry,
Change
I
your
was.
model.
Yeah, this is my normal body.
Your fucking head's all zoinked out for me.
Yeah, that's
Missing texture.
again, that's how my body is.
Okay.
All right.
So in the case that he does breach from containment, there's a good chance that he will have a vendetta against you because you were not able to meet his demands. So I recommend that until we have word that he is safely contained back in his box, that you wait in our wing.
Yes, sir. Wrong way.
Right now.
probably a
Stupid
death.
I
It
was-
wasn't stupid, it was smart. A researcher is supposed to
Jesse,
do
be warned.
stupid tests.
035
so
may
he
breach.
learns
You
more.
can do what
It's all up to
Zenith
the
did.
MTF now.
Zenith got promoted by writing an essay. Oh.
What do you mean he may breach? Is he
It's-
breaching?
He's not breaching, but it is. 035 recontained.
He's
We're good.
flagged on.
We're good.
You said he may breach. He
It
was
it
out.
wasn't up to me. It was up to the MTF.
There you go.
What the hell?
Alright. You read it there. That's as far as I'm going with that test. I may have questions in the future. It is not completely certain. I am Cadet Cody, signing not. I am Apprentice Cody, signing out.